Hey beautiful people, this is your boy Kagiso M, and today I want to introduce you to this simple solution to your V-mount batteries. And this is the V-mount battery clamp. So traditionally on huge set films, even people who use V-mount batteries, they will have something like this, which is like a V-mount battery adapter. So normally you'll take your V-mount battery, put it on here, and it's going to sort of distribute your power into a couple of things. You might have 8 volts out, D-tap, you can have a 12 volt out, and some USB, could be USB A or USB C. So if you don't really need something like that, you can actually go for this cheap alternative, which is just a clamp. It's not going to distribute any power. You can plug anything, but you can actually just clamp it onto your light stand or anything that is round. So there are a couple of lights that actually uses like your 12 volts, and then what you can do, instead of having something like this, of which is even going to be difficult because you actually need like your 15mm rod to be able to use this. So what you can do is just put this guy, put it on your light stand, and on most of these batteries you do get a 12 volt. So you can put on your 12 volt depending on the requirements of your lights. Some lights you can actually even, for example, here we have a D tap. You can actually use a D tap to whatever battery adapter that you can use, and then have your lights running. So also, not only that, even if say you have your camera on a tripod and then you don't really need to use a power adapter and you don't want to buy rigs or even have your rods, you can just buy this guy, and then just make sure that you buy your from the D tap, you buy an adapter from D tap to whatever camera battery adapter you want to buy. There's actually a couple of them, from D tap to LPE6 or any other battery. Or even when you have your, say you have your monitor and you also want to plug it here, so you can plug it on that, plug your D-tap to whatever battery on that, and then you can just mount this onto your tripod. You don't really need to really buy this if you don't need it. Most people will need this because of the extra outputs. Like I said, this have something like 5 outputs, so it's quite handy. But if you don't need that, if you just wanna put this onto your light, then this is actually quite cheap. So besides that, here's a few things that I like, and maybe let me start with this one. This is the newer. I don't know if there is any version here somewhere. I don't see it, but this is made by the company Newer, and I like this one. I actually did a couple of reviews and checked before I buy it, and then I had to go for it because of its advantages. So the first thing is it does have like a long arm here, which is what you will press when you want to take this out. While it's still here, the other thing is it's actually a tight fit onto your battery. It's not moving, it's not going anywhere. I've actually tested this a couple of times and it works pretty well. Another thing is the grip onto the light stand. I've put it on the light stand, I tried to sort of wiggle it and see if it will fall, and this is very tight. One other thing that helps is that it has sort of a rubber inside. I've bought a couple of magic arms that came with a crab clamp, and then you find that the rubber inside comes out actually when you first use it. When you apply more pressure, then it comes out. I tried this a couple of times, it hasn't come out. It doesn't look like it wants to come out, but you'll never know. This is a rubber, and this is a sort of a hard rubber. And the nice thing about this one also is that it has a texture inside that helps with the grip. One other big thing, which is an advantage or I like about this, I tried and checked, this is all metal construction. There is no plastic here, which says to me this is robust. This could last for a long time. So another thing is that it does have a, I think it's a 3/8 of an inch, 3/8, but this is the bigger thread size that you will normally get with your tripod or anything. So you can have you can use it for another function, like have a magic arm, put it here, and maybe put whatever, hold a screen, hold a flag, or anything else. So this extra port actually can come handy when you don't want to use it as a battery clamp. Another thing is that you're having an advantage of this lever, this arm, that it actually can go on either side. Sometimes you are trying to tighten this on a very small space or confined space, and then this actually does help a lot. You find that you can't turn it throughout, then you can move it to either up, down, or whatever direction, or whichever side anyway. So yeah, I think that is all, and that's it. This is the newer V1 battery clamp. This is your boy Kagiso M. If you have liked this video, do the right thing. Maybe consider subscribing to my channel. You're going to get more videos like this, reviews of small gadget, bigger gadget, and also some of the technical aspect that I discuss on this channel. Your boy Kagiso M. I'm out of here.